Ntar dulu guys, sebentar. Hero dulu ya, coba hero. Aku penasaran. Aku penasaran. Ini story juga sih, ya penasaran lah. Coba hero dulu dah, coba hero baru ini 8 hari, lumayan. Sudah diperbaiki. Apa? Yang ketiga dong, dalam males. Bentar ya guys.
This is the path I follow.
Bentar ya guys ya, sebentar. Bentar ya guys ya, sebentar.
Yanagi, awaiting orders.
Apa nih? Oh, 37 hari. Oke. Nah, lanjut ceritanya. Start. Bicara dengan pelatih. Map, I think. Tapi gue coba hero dulu deh. Bentar guys ya, sebentar. Tata halta. Guys, coba hero dulu. Show agen ini nih. Coba. Oh, kemarin gue pikir gue siapa, kayak gue kanan pikir oh petir, gue kira ini, tapi gue pengen tahu nih. Coba mau coba, let's go. Penasaran gue. Aku penasaran. Bentar guys, sebentar. Bentar. Oh. Oke, coba gue lihat dulu. Oh, keren nih.
Eradication mode activate.
Keren nih.
Second party.
Let's treat him to that.
Oke.
Firepower output.
Saat menggunakan tekan pin spesialis. Oh.
Making fire.
Oh. Boleh nih. Gua akui boleh sih ini. Keren sih ini. Keren. karakternya keren sih. Karakter sih boleh lah. Let's see there. Let's see what we have here, I guess. Coba. Sebentar. Oh, kan oke. Keren sih.
Keep distance. Sustain fire.
Boleh. Main jarak jauh sih, ini penggantinya si Grace ya pendapat gue ya.
Give him a full salvo, Senior.
Penggantinya si Grace ini.
Senior.
Speed unit disengaged.
Penggantinya si Grace ini. Cocok banget
Open
dengan si Grace.
barrage. Fire.
I can't really control my strength.
Penggantinya si Grace ini. Kalau permain Grace dia mirip-mirip sih.
Let's take this place red with your firepower. Full speed ahead, Senior.
Penggantinya si Grace ini.
Swing the sharp of my claws.
Juan. Oh, nah.
Alright. Not over yet.
Gak menyesal sih sebenarnya kalau gue pilih situ.
Hostile target showing high
Gak
energy.
menyesal sih pilih si siapa kemarin. Ya lagi, cuman tambahin sih bagus sih. Jadi support listrik gue tuh terpenuhi. Oh lumayan, dapat 6 selesai. Gue mau pakai si itu. Gue coba agak susah di itu sih, dia tuh stucknya itu susah. Kalau nih gue pilih si ini daripada si itu, lebih baik gue pilihin si Flora daripada si satu lagi siapa sih namanya, Trigger ya. Oh ya Trigger, bener namanya Trigger. Lanjut lah J, kita ganti ke ini lah, masalah terutama. Let's go. Gue kalau di sini, kalau gue sih lebih enak di si Flora lainnya, karena memang apa nih spesial bisa. Oh oke. Itu nantilah, gue mau kerjain misi setelah dulu. Bentar ya guys ya, sebentar ya guys, sebentar. Bentar guys. Sebentar guys. Offline dulu, terus bentar guys. Oke, dan di sini. Oh, ini.
Peninsula is also a major production area for porcelain ore. I imagine the air quality there isn't so great.
The city's air isn't great, but the real concern is the miasma still spreading through Wi-Fi Peninsula. Do you have any plans to address it, Mr.
A close attendant friend of mine once told me that, as a senior, it's more friendly to start with some pleasantries before diving into the main topic. Enough small talk. I'm calling about the continued threat of the miasma. Miasma is a natural byproduct. That's nothing new to you two, Phaethon. But the miasma raging within Lemnian Hollow has far exceeded what natural seepage could...
It's all because of the Exaltists. They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifices. And now miasma...
That's right. From thwarting the Exaltists' plan to seize control of Wi-Fi Peninsula to dismantling Porcelumex, everything you've done is surely dealt with.
But the Exaltists' actions are still harming the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Which brings me to the reason I'm troubling you both this time. The opportunity to root out that evil. Porcelumex's co-chief executive officer, Ferox, secretly allied with the Exaltists. I'll spare you all the official jargon. But investigations and operations, a defense force unit, led by Major General Lorenz.
The Defense Force wasn't involved with the issues in Wi-Fi Peninsula before.
Wi-Fi Peninsula is a key porcelain production area, after all, and has always been a highly contested prize among Major General Lorenz is no easygoing man. Ruthless would be with Ferox's downfall. Lucro secured Lorenz's support.
Sounds like a power game between Tops and the Defense Force. But where exactly...
According to the action plan, the Defense Force... Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city. But with Porcelain, I won't pretend I'm above it all. But I do believe that protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. That's why neither the city government nor Yunquay Summit can act directly this time. But for you, Phaethon...
Yes. Phaethon, a legend among proxies, an outlaw of the underground, the last disciple of a secret...
To be honest, I won't need all those people helping, but you're right. It's time for the protagonist. I spotted the name Oval Squad, and their commanding officer this time is...
So, we'll be taking part in the...
Exactly. But the title Proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operational report. You'll be introduced as special holotech advisors, and the mayor... Sorry, official organizations do love to make up long and difficult-to-remember titles, but sometimes those titles can come in handy.
By the way, we came across a few scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission, but we still didn't make...
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but within the limits permitted by the Defense Force, you're still free to pursue her whereabouts as you see fit. I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolde in advance. The specific plans and
Bentar ya.
arrangements will be up to you
Kok
to
Karan
discuss
sama
with
Isolde hampir
Isolde.
mirip ya namanya?
I have official
Something...
duties to attend.
Nggak, kayaknya nggak asing Isolde ini. Walaupun maksudnya ada sesuatu kayaknya. Let's go.
City center out of nowhere. I knew you couldn't count on Helios's warnings.
Doesn't matter. We've seen worse, haven't we?
The track we're guarding this time. This is our last line of defense. The civilians are right.
Magus!
You never miss Captain's pep talk. Let me guess. You were off doing last-minute gear checks for us. Still, they've got a point. Tardiness is unacceptable, soldier.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon.
Obsidian Division! Agamemnon! Obsidian Division!
Fall back, Orpheus.
Fall back. No. No. We have to kill it. Whatever it takes. Get back.
Oh,
I'm from Yunkoi Summit. We'll hold the line from here. You can fall back.
Everyone. We can still sit in the civilian.
So, is this the end? Revenge. Against what? Against. I've already lost.
Captain Nagus. Nagus, were you dreaming again?
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just leftover cache fragments tucked away deep in my memory module.
So, were you dreaming of...
It's a good thing you gave up your studies at the meta school to enlist, Orphe.
What can I say? My brain can be a bit slow at times. Anyway, Magus, you talk in your sleep.
I don't sleep. It's a self-diagnostic mode. And I've told you before, use my proper...
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never... Given how you're always right behind me, it's kinda hard not...
It's not sleep talking. It's echo...
Yes, Captain Magus!
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today. I mean, my self-diagnostic ran longer than expected. Feels like some kind...
Are intelligent constructs super...
Well, I am just like you. An idiot who dropped out of school to join the military. Super... Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for...
Yes, Captain Magus!
Gue gak pernah pakai yang ini sih. Kalau nggak salah gue pernah ngomong deh dulu si itu tipe S kayak gue salah deh.
Good morning, everyone. Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical thanks to previous infiltration ops and documents from Porcelumet. However, we still need more detailed intel on the exact location of their. Therefore, before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon. The first shot of this battle will be fired.
Leave it to me, Isolde.
Captain Magus, remember to use proper ranks during.
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habit.
Magus? Captain, you were the one lecturing.
After all this time, we finally get to fight side by side again, Isolde. Colonel.
Ma'am, I heard for this operation.
Yeah, Trigger was just telling me.
Trigger is right. Per the agreed arrangements, our.
The Exaltists have long plagued Wi-Fi Peninsula. Obsidian Division's mission is simple. Eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all. Their repeated failures have cost them dearly. Our task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on multiple enemy strongholds. You will be
Ya,
deployed
mesti
as
jujur sih
scouts. Your objective
secara
is to
taktikal
investigate
sih
and
kalau
pinpoint the enemy's
besar-besaran
main base.
kalau begitu sih agak bahaya resikonya sih kalau terdapat taktikal warga ini ya tuh. Agak bahaya sih. Oke, kita mencoba satu karakter. Apikah?
Mobile squad reporting in. We are at the target hollow.
Kita coba karakter nih, nice. Kita lihat. Api juga dia rupanya. Oke. Coba kita. Oh ya, apinya.
Beta squad, report your position. Do you copy?
Oh, kurang. Kalau ini gue jujur banget kurang. Soalnya kita gak tahu ya gue cara mainnya gimana, gue kurang tahu ya.
Primary objective, rendezvous with the mayor's envoy.
Oh, oke. Kurang loh, gue kurang. Gue langsung kelihatan. Soalnya main ini gue gak tahu nih.
You're very powerful, but also a very nice person. The person I'm doing exactly. Save the chit-chat for after the mission. Stay focused on the battle. Envoy and enemy are inside the building up ahead.
By the way, why are we meeting inside the hollow?
Captain Magus is all about action. She prefers getting to know our partners in live combat scenarios rather than listening to someone introduce them.
We successfully rendezvoused with the target. Now, let me take Captain Magus. This is the Special Hollow Technology Consultant, the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target? How many people are we talking about here?
Hey everyone, forget the titles. Why don't you all...
So this is the amazing Mr. Fathan that Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about.
I know who you are. You must be the infamous...
Trigger was definitely talking about...
Usually, only heroic characters are described as heroic.
If the other side is a villain, then working with them means we're on the side of villains too.
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about... I'm an old-timer who plays by the rules. No dramatic backstory, no need for...
A hero working from the dark side, protecting the city in secret. I have to admit...
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments. But don't mistake that for me. See, everyone walking the city has their own purpose. Especially someone with a complicated background like you.
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others, then I'd... Whether I'm a villain or a hero, let's keep our focus on the mission. After all, we're still deep inside the Hollow, surrounded by...
Regardless of your position, if you get things...
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission objectives as an expert Hollow guide. Or, at the same time,
We've got plenty of trained skills.
Captain Magus, according to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience working sharper, more precise, and more perceptive than I don't think we've ever seen a...
If no other squad, that wraps up the mission briefing.
Aduh.
There are more enemies than we expected.
Agent squad, report your status.
Kan kayak gini agak bingung gua sekarang. Gak bisa gerak sama sekali gua tuh. Gak bisa gerak sama sekali. Mending Brunei sih lebih tepatnya. Mending Brunei sih daripada si sini satu lagi nih. Siapa gua namanya, gue lupa. Orpin. Mendingan si Brunei sih, serius. Kurang sih, gua kurang.
Enemy reinforcements spotted to the northwest. Kurang
masuk di gua, lebih tepatnya. Gue lebih demen pakai soldier 11 sebenarnya. Dari soldier capi ya.
Activity is rising around us. Keep an eye out for stronger enemies.
We're circling right above the enemy, Captain.
Searching for the mission part.
Akhirnya play this game. I know, karena gue udah latihan sebelumnya.
Split squad, do you copy?
Udah gue coba gitu. Nah ini enaknya.
Is Seed Senior's comm system still working?
Nah, gue lebih depan ini.
No, the speaker's all buzzy with static.
Nah ini gue demen.
Let's clear the nearby enemies
kalau
first.
gue menarik
Then
balik gue ya.
regroup with the captain ASAP. I wonder if the proxy, the envoy and the captain have met up safely.
The area's all clear now. All those annoying pests.
Come in, Brick Squad. Do you copy?
Agent squad, come in.
Agents reporting in. We need you loud and clear, Captain.
We just shut down the enemy's jamming equipment.
Trigger tuh enaknya sama tuh gini. Enaknya gini. Dua. Enaknya gitu. Enaknya itu nggak bisa kasih tag kayak gini. Cuman damage-nya bagi gue kurang ya. Kayak gue beli set nih. Karena ini nih. Robot-robotnya keren nih. Dua.
Roger. New objective. Shut down on the ether transmission system!
Duar.
Press the advantage.
Duar. Let's go.
Yeah.
Coba apa nih? Balik sini lagi dong. Aduh. Moga-moga darahnya full.
Remote support. In position.
Cetar sekali, tembak cetar keluar rumah lanjut.
The ether transmission system has been shut down.
Great. That cuts off the supply of miasma.
Eliminate the remaining
Kurang, poin gue kurang ya. Masuknya bingung gua, karena stay tempat gua nggak suka apa, gua nggak bisa men-cast stay gitu.
Yes, Captain Morgan.
Blitz squad has finished clearing out the remaining enemies.
Those things look like coffins. They're kind of creepy. What's a coffin? Huh?
Tidak suka. Jadi mesti ke sini kah? Paling sampai jam 6 ya guys, gue mau makan juga, mengumpat dan lain-lain.
The unknown device. Now analyzing. Network communication structure detected.
These devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment array. By cracking part of the data, we can locate the other devices.
Looks like Proxy's quite the skilled hacker.
You're amazing, Proxy.
You're not secretly hacking into my brain while I'm asleep, are you?
Hey, come on. I'm a professional. I have standards.
Communication structure analysis.
Lupa gua anjir. Bisa main di HP gua lupa. Hop. Let's go then. Demi sebongkar demi. Kukira sulit rupanya. Oke, done. Kukira sulit. Ternyata lumayan lah. Let's go then.
Those are ether reactors made by Porcelumex. To be honest, they look pretty ominous.
Porcelumex? That's the company working with the Exaltists, right?
Not everyone in the company is bad. Hopefully.
This is the only route Blitz Squad can take.
Oh, I love it. apalagi.
The mission went without a hitch. Great work, everyone.
Tapi nggak mungkin segampang ini. Pertanyaan gue, kenapa segampang ini? Ini kayak ada sesuatu trap sih menurut gue ya. Karena masa mereka yang sehebat itu bisa dijebol mudah begini? Aneh. Jebol begini sih aneh nih. Aneh sih. Ini agak mencurigakan bagi gue ya. Sebodoh-bodohnya mereka itu pasti mereka udah ada tahu gitu. Setidaknya dari atas tuh kelihatan ada musuh datang. Ini agak aneh sih. Something wrong sih.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
Ini agak sus sih. Ini kok ibarat kata gedung tinggi nggak kelihatan mau apa ya? Masa ya kelihatan banget.
You're Seed, right? It's been a while. We met briefly during the porcelain...
I remember. Seed Senior says he remembers too. Shh, he's asleep right now. But according to Seed Senior, you're someone who can be well, to be honest, it was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed Senior.
Seed Senior? Is that the name of your
He's not a... Seed Senior is an intelligent construct. Total... You carry this... Did you attend classes properly back in...
Strictly speaking, I never really went...
You two have quite a unique way of...
The Defense Force, or rather, Obel Squad's comms channel, also seems to be tuned to a pretty...
Birds of a feather flock together, as they...
The proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11.
Being able to tune into both Seeds and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same...
Wavelength? Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent?
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as the commanding officer... Alright, everyone, that's enough chit-chat. Let's not forget, although we've tracked down the Exalt, we came up empty on both the location of the Exaltist's main base and the research data...
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of
kayaknya
supplies
dipindah
in a
deh,
short time
karena kayaknya kenapa kesannya gue berpikir kenapa nih masuk situ gampang banget, maksudnya kayak dipermudah gitu. Antara ini memang udah pindah atau memang ada perangkap selanjutnya.
I got this. Inside those devices. Those are all sacrifices?
Seed, confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total. Look at it. 6. 5. 4. 2. 1. eliminated.
Aku takut. Wah.
The rambling old man is a little seeds true.
The final sacrifice is about out in swirling dust and paint.
Do all the exaltists talk?
Seed, make him shut up.
Hey, Seed Senior, you gotta be careful with how you treat.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle and
What sets these exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the creator, which often drives them to act. Even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason, the miasma remains essential to
these so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly. Let's see if they stay so
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the exaltists are, not every member is guilty. Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining. In other words, not every exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy.
We've hardly caught anyone yet, and I know how to throw around grand quotes too. Like no snowflake in an app. You're awfully sympathetic toward these scumbags.
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isol.
Huh? How come no one told me about it?
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale.
I don't consider them a...
Whether we're allies who can rely on each other or simply partners with our own suspicions,
Wouldn't have it any other way.
there's a critical piece of intel that needs immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is these Obscura and the factories that produce them.
No, not just Lemmy. According to the data from Porcelumex and the Intel Commander is...
Over 300? Not even the entire... The entire Obsidian Division.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists app...
No, that's not right. Although I did come across Obscura, there's still no solid evidence to confirm that all Obscura have sacrifices. More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices,
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago. Yeah. Good thing the bad guys were dealing with this.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's grip?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something general?
The proxy has a point. But there's definitely something suspicious about the Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those Exaltist rats will soon meet their end.
Fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military,
What Captain Magus meant to say was, thanks for the heads...
that's not what I meant.
Oh pantesan, masuk akal sih jawabannya. Karena gue bilang tadi, ini gue curiga banget kenapa yang dia kirim gitu monsternya masih kayak gitu-gitu aja. Maksudnya kenapa itu kita itu gampang masuk gitu loh. Setidaknya kan kita kan bertempur itu agak susah hitungannya tuh di anime itu di film-film itu agak susah ya. Ternyata sudah terjawab karena memang dia itu dia butuh biaya rugi banyak. Masuk akal, alasnya masuk akal juga rupanya. Masuk akal, makanya kenapa gue bilang kok monsternya segini, orangnya gini-gini aja gitu, nggak ada yang kayak bener-bener kayak monster yang sulit banget pas masuk sini. rupanya memang tujuannya melulukan waktu, gue baru tahu. Tapi memang masuk akal juga sih, maksudnya kalau misalkan mereka itu ngutusin banyak orang, rugi bandar banyak sih hitungannya. Masuk akal. Itu kenapa gue bingung kok masuknya kok bisa gitu, mulus-mulus aja, nggak terlalu susah gitu. Masuk akal.
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Mobile Squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, it's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and...
The proxy was amazing too. Just like Trigger and...
Huh? Orphe, since when have you been visiting sketchy...
Calm down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltists.
I know. We already have the hollow coordinates for
Jadi
the
ini
Exaltist
satu pemikiran dong sih. Kenapa kasih gue bilang kenapa dipermudah gitu pas masuk dia udah tahu tadi. Sama pikiran tadi kenapa kok masuknya segini aja monster. Biasa monster kan banyak musuh banyak tapi kayak gitu loh.
I'll have to think about that. I do remember Captain Magus saying that faith in his ability...
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight...
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing...
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Mac...
She's not the most soft-spoken. But Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me. And her military-grade high-energy laser...
All right. Without the proxies...
I guess this is the part where I graduate...
But if you're that talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military?
What's so dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
You're being a little harsh today.
Proxy. How many unqualified civilians?
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but a lot of people are forced into it. They have to avoid this grand, respectable world you speak of. Is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes? Is your...
You...
All right, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde.
Looks like the captain got shut down by command. Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major...
The Major General wants to see me?
Relax. I'll be with...
Something wrong.
Sir, your guest.
Colonel Isolde, I heard that, Oval Squad has already obtained the coordinates.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success. However...
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian Division, Isolde, you're the one. Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure this is a big opportunity. But I went to great lengths to get troops into YFA.
Yes, sir.
I seem to have forgotten about our guest.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor.
Welcome to YFA Peninsula.
I've been in YFA Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me in
Swabian Temple. Pardon my memory, I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower. Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the mayor's personal agents...
Wise was appointed by the city as a technical advisor.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor, and as for the supervision, since when...
Sir, Wise is only here to assist Oval Squad. This has nothing to do, all part of the agreement to keep the city council from meddling with our military affairs in Waifei Peninsula.
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. Well then, since you're the Hollow expert, unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance. So I'm afraid I can't escort Wise to the mall, Colonel Isolde. Until this operation is over, all of Wise's external communications and movement...
That's a very unique way to treat him.
Major General, the mayor and Yunquay Summit might...
That's an order.
Yes, sir.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the defense force to Waifei Peninsula.
Forum. Nih gue udah curiga nih dari wajah tuh bahasa sengaknya ini kayak sih nggak seneng kita datang. Tiba-tiba ada kata-kata ini curiga gue.
I'm afraid I won't be able to personally.
Let's go, Mr.
Kayak dia pelakunya. Dari pemikiran gue sendiri adalah di permainan ini yang hero itu justru yang jadi bermasalah. Pendapat gue sendiri ya. Kayak serjennya si Junyen. Nah ini kayak ada saya mencoba, kayak gue ngomong sesuatu yang agak gimana gitu, karena gue curiganya dia bilang ada kata Porumax tadi itu udah kayak something wrong about that. Itu udah ketara banget. Dia ada satu clue. Nggak tahu sih, gua nggak terlalu yakin, tapi dari bahasa sih udah kelihatan something about that. Satu orang.
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation.
A significant change in pulse. And your face isn't too pet. You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you...
Since you already see me as a villain, it's only now.
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the mayor's
temporarily restricting the Proxy's movement.
It means we've got your precious faith and locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
Ini gue agak curiga. Demi militer, tapi kalau udah pertama dari kata si Perlumax ini, terus nggak boleh hubungi orang luar, gue curiga nih satu hal nih, kena trap nih kayaknya.
That's terrible.
What a shame. I never thought the legendary proxy...
On the plus side, at least the legendary proxy fit the Major General's idea.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary proxy...
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were...
Don't worry. Obel Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first. We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you...
And then the Proxy will...
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the proxy and temporarily... My apologies, Proxy.
The Obsidian Division. Orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula safe.
I never thought you'd show. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're with her.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up.
Once again, Proxy.
Ini tuh ya memang sih ada beberapa kayak biar aman aja.
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful, all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being...
Fairy, you really can't stop chasing that first. When will you finally understand that as his
Alright, you two, enough arguing. I'm just a pitiful, useless captured proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured.
Save your useless sympathy, First Assistant. Luckily, not even the Hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal, so the Defense Force's jamming is...
Still, I was the one who actually
Which means, Wise can still reach me through the HDD.
I saw some new data with my eye implants in the Hollow. I need you to run some calculations, whether or not the military's info checks out. Nothing is more trustworthy than your...
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a...
If the Defense Force comes knocking because you did something without permission... Anyway, leave the rest...
Then leave clearing out the Hollow to me and Opal Squad. Just like always.
The Defense Force's mission is bound to be dangerous.
Oh, I see.
All units, be advised. At 3 o'clock, 300... Something's off. Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the... Why are they... Wearing... They're coming closer. We're under attack! Fight back! Enemies...
Oh, is it the Exaltist troops in disguise?
Oh shit, man.
No, they emerged from the Miami...
Are we seeing the dead in broad daylight?
Ethereal or monster, just take them, reporting in! joy hasn't clouded my judgment. The large-scale miasma act.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full... So far, only Obel Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team... But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are...
Sepertinya sih. Oh, pasti dia. Khususnya si Lawrence sepertinya.
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized...
Oh. Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with?
At this point, arguing with my superior...
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even...
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable, since the enemy already know...
Obel Squad.
Yes, Captain Maggot.
I'm about to start deploying troops. We aren't as ready as we could have been.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy, I'm counting on all of you too. Please don't betray the trust that people have placed in the...
Save it. Well...
What the captain means is... Oh...
Tapi gue curiga sih, dari itu udah curiga gue. Agak susah gue pakai Magnus. Salah sih kartunya.
The unexpected deployment of forces beyond Isolde's plan has put the Exaltists on high alert. Like a startled bird ready to flee. We can't risk the Exaltist core members escaping right under our noses.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target's stronghold in this
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really trust the...
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy. But it's Isolde's strategy, and I understand your concerns, but I've no reason to doubt the reliability of Isolde.
Captain Magus, you sure have a lot of trust in Commander Isolde.
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde were comrades in arms.
Technically, fighting side by side isn't exactly accurate, but yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a cop, in fact. Obel Squad itself wouldn't exist without Isolde. If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left in Obsidian Division.
I understand. So please believe me. When I'm acting as your proxy, my one and only goal is to lead you all to where you're meant to be.
Captain, the barrel's scorching hot!
The Defense Force people are here. Yeah. Who goes there?
Itu memang udah tahu deh.
Blocking the way to the Creator. The Creator will not forgive. Our sacrifice will pave the way for our Master's return.
Enak tuh, kejar. Oh, baru gue mau bilang no damage. Ada damage. Kambing. Baru gue bilang no damage. Kena damage. Kambing.
are you in? According to Commander Isolde's order.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this, huh? But our squad reports to Major So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltists to our plan. Mind your tone. The Major General...
Support the operation? We were just out...
That's right. And we really do... we have to apologize.
Got it? That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude?
Acting all high and mighty. I may be a rookie, but at least I'm not a washed up...
Watch it! The captain...
It's okay, Orphe. As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, and they helped safeguard New York.
Even among comrades? If you ask me, we should just take this guy away.
Hey!
Stay focused, soldier. Answer me. Has the Exaltist base been...
Several creatures took advantage of the chaos to escape. We had other orders to keep...
Other orders? What could be more important than wiping out the
Gue
Exaltists?
curiga sih, kan aku bilang ini curiga sih.
Bunch of fools. They can't even handle something this simple. Oval soldiers, let's move out. Once again, Oval, gear up.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Kayak sih memang mereka tim-tim.
Count on me, Senior.
Gue sengaja sih itu. Dia timnya udah gue bilang kan, ada yang gue curiga. Karena nggak masuk akal. Tidak ingat kata-kata tadi kita mau ulur waktu. Berarti salah satunya adalah mereka mungkin. Kalau secara ini kebaca ya, kalau gue ya. Mungkin bener salah nggak juga.
Already failed half of the mission's objective.
Hopefully we can... Oh? Elite targets have appeared.
Elite targets. What kind of fight Oval Squad is waiting for?
Am I keeping up, Captain?
Tactical strategy. Torture!
In distance, sustain fire!
Captain, the barrel's scorching hot.
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro. We'll be counting on you again this time.
Major General Lorenz, you're here in the hollow.
You're the squad Isolde spoke so highly of. This is quite a surprise.
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I'd expect you to be...
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the
a reception banquet. First,
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of... Not so, Mr. Lucro. This gentleman is the
I'm just doing my duty. Please. The title of...
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration.
so, what brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro?
My troops and I have our... You're a veteran, Captain Magus. Mind your... After all, besides your... Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long and... You're right, Mr.
Curiga nih.
Aside from that clerk I met... sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong.
I'll let it slide this time, Orphe. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser.
This place is not only a key Exaltist stronghold. Porcelumex's other executive had previously worked with the Exaltists. And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumex has formed ties.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plot?
Goodness. Commander Lorenz is such a...
Orphe is still caught up in that.
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool. But if they chose to meet in the hollow, like everyone, we keep
Yes, Captain Maggot.
Kayaknya dia sih dari kelompok tendo itu sih, curiga gua. Udah jam 6. Bentar lagi udahan, guys. Kayak gue salah deh, kayaknya ya. Tapi sifat arogannya sih memang kelihatan sih, menipu juga. Tapi ya udahlah, nanti aja lah.
Everyone, the Exaltis. Once again, we've brought just give it up for yourselves, soldier. And let's hear it for our brilliant command.
I hate to be that guy, but isn't it a bit early?
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the
A typical big shot, huh?
You're right to be concerned, Proxy. There are still Exaltis stragglers roaming inside and outside the hollow.
As far as I know, the key Exaltis leaders are still at large. They've managed to slip away after every encounter, even though Mavarok was severely injured by Yishan Shifu, and the Exaltis suffered heavy losses. There's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Yishan, High Preceptor of Yunquai Summit.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As the operations...
Isolde has been unwell recently and went back to the city.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of the...
They might be right. In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death...
That doesn't sound like something our strict...
Think of it as me trying to lift everyone's spirits. As soldiers, it is up to even when we have doubts. We can't launch investigations on our own.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing. I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Senior would stop us.
I don't want anyone ending up in...
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you...
I understand. Opal Squad and all the other soldiers have already... Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
Oh si itu yang... Oh iya dia bener, gue lupa nama Damian, lupa bener.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltist stock of Porcelume. They're rounding up trusted members who served under Fair. The dust hasn't even settled. Yet they're already discarding what they... I have no place in Tops any longer. And the Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox.
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice. Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and Yunque's summit for help. A stray like me is used to bowing and...
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't but if it's to keep you safe...
It's alright. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss...
Hey, siapa nih?
Hiya! I'm the savior. It's funny. Most company employees usually see me as a disaster.
Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Zhao from Tops, affiliated with the Krampus
Nice to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus
That's alright. Most people haven't heard of it. Krampus isn't actually a company. Our role is to inspect, decide on any brutal competition is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the however, the condition is that all the business game doesn't always let us play, but this time, Porcelumix has clearly...
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a dissent. Even so, having regulators like you is probably a key
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior.
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once
Better than letting someone like Luke...
Although he's not really a friend, I do have some understanding of the way He's determined to survive this brutal game. But he's also someone who would never...
I hope you'll never become the enemy of... And that when those eyes look at me again...
Nah, Cao ini kayak gue mau berasumsi lagi deh. Tapi ya memang gitu sih.
Soldier Orphe. You two again? Now you have the proxy.
It's not what it looks like, Orphe. I had no idea those two were...
Captain Magus is...
Is it time for the captain's self...
Is Orphe... Excuse me! First of all, second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under a prohibited...
Then why does it...
I'm sure Orphe has her own reason.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
Seed and Trigger are robbing me!
Isn't this just a regular part of our night out?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Then, the proxy...
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored...
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to...
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say...
That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain, but there's a reason why the captain acted that...
I trust you, Orphe. Just like you come to think of it, you and Magus make quite the unique team. A soldier paired...
An intelligent construct. Can I trust you,
You can trust me. Just like how you
I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus. Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me. If Captain Magus and the others were he, but... No. I know that I'm not someone special. In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier's military code. The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted. All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She just... Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery. Still, I can't... I met Captain Magus, I met Obel Squad, and even Cross. I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself. Yet, the cold glass tanks, but you all keep telling me, I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want, rather than those cold, lifeless glass, our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what, although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, as a proxy, you'll lead us to the right. I believe in you.
Fairy, have you finished calculating the
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete.
Wise, finally! The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with Obel Squad and take...
Negative. Lorenz's forces have currently halted all further operations. So Obel could just send a message to Yishuan Sifu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Sifu never replied. Just say, Junior Wise needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Yishuan.
Poor Junior Wise is suffering cruelness.
Aren't you over?
We're talking about the safety of Waifei Peninsula here. No?
All we can do now is pray that Rinquay Summit sends help soon. Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the Hollow. There's no time to waste. Huh? dream. Am I still dreaming?
My disciple, Fufu, told me poor Junior Wise is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hand, that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with...
Word for word! The message came... By the way...
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's...
What do you mean by step in? Junior Wise just looks a...
Did Yishuan Shifu use a technique to bring...
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush...
Come on, Junior Wise. What...
That's right.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the defense force can't deal with those scoundrels, then when do we set out?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior Wise get some...
Hand over the proxy!
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter, and my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone...
What's all this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus.
Give...
See, Senior said that if this lady...
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Wi-Fi Peninsula's support, you probably still couldn't...
High Preceptor Ishuan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. The person...
Under your protection. You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being...
The temporary restriction on the
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest...
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to...
Proxy, are you...
Oh, so the proxy...
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took...
I've never cared about military secrets. Only about the safety of my disciple.
Well then, Proxy. If you went so far as to defy military orders to You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltists still have...
I can't say I'm completely certain. Not until I enter the Hollow myself, but as Guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Rinquei Summit and the Defense Force investigate? Even if there's only the slightest...
Wise, I just received an alert from...
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across warning. Ether activity across warning. At the current rate...
What's that voice assistant rambling?
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow...
The Exaltists in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect, based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the Exaltists control most of the miasma-rich area, the current rise in ether activity throughout the
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltist...
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical...
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are...
Wow, Captain Magus, you actually...
Then let's move out. Opal Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threat...
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying...
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquay Summit.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then on to the sides. The Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice...
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect...
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time.
Deploying all of Opal Squad would draw too much attention. We'll need to wait for the right... Let's regroup and launch the operation for all members of the Opal Squad. Return to base. Tomorrow's probably going...
Seperti bakal benar-benar panjang, kawan. Oke, yuk. Kita baca. Let's go. Tunggu jam 6. Kita selesaikan dulu lah, habis itu dan rasain.
Experimental ether units called Obscura were placed in large Opal Squad was the first to discover that they could hold and even generate a sacrifice. Later on, that's about all we've got on the Obscura for now. And there are, according to our investigations...
But we can't gamble with people's lives with some big unknown...
You're right, Orphe. Which is why we're launching the Hollow evacuation. We're moving them into the city. The evac op will be handled...
On standby as a mobile squad, huh? In other words, we get to move however we want for...
It's on standby at all times. Not do whatever you like.
Crystal clear, Colonel. I assure you, we will not act on our...
I'll keep an eye on the captain. I won't let Opal Squad...
Why do I get the feeling something is going on between you all?
Of course. The Proxy's a VIP under our protection.
Speaking of VIPs, Commander Lorenz, Mr. Lucro...
The big shots can't wait to...
The threat of hidden
Ya, bentar lagi.
is no joke. Alright then. I'll...
Isolda.
Something on your mind, Captain?
I was just wondering, Colonel. If I ever disobeyed your orders, would you be able...
You do know there's a time and place for sarcasm in front of your squad, but if that day ever comes, I trust that...
I know the captain always has her...
Don't tell me you're actually itching to go rogue.
Don't worry, I'll keep...
Huh?
Either way, we've got each...
Damn right.
Good to hear.
Proxy!
The way you're sneaking around...
The captain said that you should sneak over and meet us over there in a bit. It'd be way too obvious if we all moved together.
Isn't the captain always...
Well, because the captain's voice is way too...
Alah, gaskan habis ini Dan. Kalian dulu, aku sudah dipanggil untuk makan.
Tell the worker. Don't let them hear you. I don't want to see complaint letters in the employee yearbook.
Complaint letters? You actually read those, boss?
Training reliable subordinates matters more than you'd think. We don't want to end up in the same mess we did back then. We trusted the Defense Force to protect company assets, but they were used.
Sorry, excuse me. Please, could you let my child move up in line?
Yeah, let the kids through. Cut it out! The evacuation order's been... You're only getting out of here.
Watch your mouth. Protecting the company's image is also part of what you're paid for. Got it?
Please, can you let my child go first?
Sorry. I'm afraid I'm not in a position to help anyone either.
Today, just like every other door in this city.
Just a photo for the internal PR material, sir.
This moment right now, and back then, to those sitting at the top, our lives are nothing but silver spoons. Civilians, soldiers, doesn't matter. We're all merely This isn't the end, Orpheus.
This is the Exaltist base we cleared out earlier. The proxy was there too.
Weren't we looking for a hidden base?
According to Ferry's calculations, the fissure that leads directly to the blind spot. I guess you could say we let the Exaltist slip right under our noses.
If it weren't for Lorenz and Lucro's interference, we might have uncovered some...
The fissure is close by, but Barry's calculations could only narrow it down this far. We'll need you all to head into the hollow to confirm the...
Commencing operation. Objective?
Yes, Captain Magus.
Okay, let's go. Oh. Okay.
Cover me, Orphan!
The first diffraction signal source has been confirmed.
Oh.
Now we just need to find the second signal source, and we can pinpoint the exact coordinates.
Proxy. You're not making up some technical jargon to fool me, are you? Did you already have a map of the fissure location prepared in your backpack?
Hey, no need to question my professional skills as a proxy, okay? Still, these data errors feel a little too organized to be...
Males. Aduh, males sebenarnya sebenarnya.
Devices operating protocol.
The purpose of these devices seems to be to guide and concentrate the miasma.
How did you figure that out, Proxy?
It's all thanks to their engineers. They left super clear comments in the code. The final sacrifice. Large-scale miasma activation experiment. The Exaltists need to gather a massive amount of miasma. These devices must be crucial for that. The Exaltist outpost full of miasma might be the result of these devices as well.
Communication structure analysis complete. Hop device location locked. Uploading to HDD now.
Got it. These are the coordinates of the blind spot.
Kayaknya sih data palsu ya kayaknya. Kayaknya dia bilang dia udah rencanakan yang sini. Kayaknya dia udah tahu soal Fairy deh harusnya. Sepertinya. Loh, ngepak anjir tadi gua kira. Ngepak sih males tuh.
Pinpointing Fisher coordinates.
Hey, you soldiers over there.
Well, well, look who it is.
Obels.
Yeah, that familiar.
I want to ask you the same question. What are you doing here?
We're here under Major General Lorenz.
All right. We all know you're his right-hand man.
I have no obligation to explain. This facility holds a stockpile of porcelain.
Wasn't it Porcelamex who originally handed these strategic city resources? You sure are going out of your way to clean up the mess they made.
I'm not in the mood to Why are you here?
As I'm sure you're aware, I'm the one Commander Lorenz designated as a restricted operative. I fled into the Hollow carrying sensitive military info. Obel Squad is just here to capture me.
Proxy?
Oh. This envoy, don't you think?
No. We received new intelligence indicating that the Exaltists likely still have a key base in the Hollow. You're a soldier too, so you should understand a
soldier's first and foremost
to follow orders. And doing
You're leading your squad without authorization.
Forget the orders. I did inform Obel just to dance to someone else. Disobeying orders is what it takes to protect this city. And so
I've got a recording device, you know.
And I've got heavy firepower. If you don't step aside.
The intel came from me, and this operation is under my lead. The Defense Forces commanders have a problem with that.
Threatening your comrades, only I'm not obligated to stop you from engaging in conflict.
Finally. Onward to...
Now Obel Squad really is in big trouble.
Don't worry, little proxy. When the time comes, I'll say the envoy was coerced by a...
That's not what I'm worried about. It's you and everyone.
I will take full responsibility for disobeying orders. And I'll go to...
No. Captain Magus, if you get a...
Hey, wouldn't you say something that shows you care about me or fate?
Wife, we have an urgent communication request from the defense...
An urgent call from the...
Well, actually, Colonel Isolde contacted Ishu and Shippu, who then got in touch with me. I only called it an urgent
Good afternoon, team. I had heard about Phaethon's abilities before, but experiencing a device that can
Colonel Isolde.
Acting without orders, disobeying military command, and hoping to come to...
Captain Magus's cooling system is about to overheat!
You mean proxy. Your HDD's privacy protection is a...
Anyway, I'm fully aware of the situation. All those years ago, we followed our... And now, we can no longer stand by.
All those years ago...
Isolde, why bring up the...
I think it's time. I told you if everyone here is either a comrade you can entrust your life to, or a brave soul, which is why what I'm about to tell all of you is so important. It's a story of betrayal.
So, your inspection has finally uncovered...
Captain Magus and the Colonel's comrades all died during the fall.
That's right. At that time, the commander ordered Agamemnon's squad to hold their ground at all costs. And to defend... And that's what our comrades did. They fought to the very end. Till what we were guarding was not a railway for evacuating civilians. It was every minute the team was able to Of course, that Every digit on that check was stained with the blood of...
Captain Magus.
Isolde. Who was the corrupt commander who accepted the... Answer me.
Captain Magus, your boss...
Answer me.
I don't have enough evidence to accuse them yet.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Bentar ya. Alright.
ready to unleash this fury.
Captain Magus, for the safety of the squad.
You would dare to stop me or...
I don't have the right to ignore your anger, but the people here are important too.
Easy for you.
We all lost so much. Everyone here. Colonel Isolde, Shifu, Senior Fu, so many people just like you lost at natural disasters, man-made disaster. But we didn't let anger, sorrow, thanks to our courage. Your Obel squad, Orphe, sure, the past does matter, but they do too.
Captain Magus. How am I?
Thank you, Proxy. Isolde, I won't let this go. As you said, I'll wait for the right time to act.
Yes, let's leave it for later. What I'm telling you this now because you were right about one thing. Merely following orders doesn't make you keep moving forward, everyone.
Time's ticking, and the Hollow is changing.
Understood, Proxy. Obel Squad, we're moving it!
Yes, Captain.
You have actually been quite lucky all these years. Far luckier than I have, Magus.
It's not often I find myself thinking, maybe I'd be better off without comrades like them.
Ntar guys, habisnya gue udahan supaya gue besok kan mau ngurus sesuatu. Beli itu sih, beli makanan lebih tepatnya. Pasti bareng mak, jadi gue harus keluar dulu habis ini. Setanggung juga, ini kelar udah habis itu kan.
Faithful servants, let's drive out all the blasphemous unbelievers who desecrate our noble cause.
There sure are a lot of exalted rascals over here.
Foxy's intel has been a huge help.
They keep saying something about their final sacrifice. We have to stop them.
Gak boleh menjauh sini. Jadi gue gak kena lantai bawah nih. Gue tiba-tiba lantai bahaya.
Moving forward and take them all down.
It's been a while.
Sarah, how many of the Exaltists...
Crimes? As a law, I have to say, among the masses of ignorant...
Captain Magus, that woman is making...
I might not be good at personal attacks. Prepare to die!
Prepare to meet your...
You stubborn fools. The Overseer has already reached the gate of the final...
Avarok, I've gotta admit...
Death is a cruel fate.
No matter what tricks or lies you try to use, we won't let anyone threaten New Eridu.
Threaten New Eridu. The real poison has always... Which actually makes you and me ally.
Don't you dare compare my...
But I don't think we'll have the opportunity. The Overseer's ritual, faithful servants. The creed. The arduous journey to the Creator is always filled with sacrifice.
Is this place ready? You're fine.
The path back to the Master is always...
Anak-anak bilang nih, enaknya tuh dulu tuh.
Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, light and suffering. All just covered. The melody.
Mampus kau.
Target locked.
Jual.
Time to exit.
That's the target, right? Let's go take a look.
Line up. No pushing.
May the Creator refine us. Sanctuaries chosen, favored by the Creator.
Sah.
The monsters have swarmed the entirety of Phylum Heights. Be sure to stay vigilant.
Shifu selalu.
Why? We've got an emergency.
Our attack on the base in the hollow led to chaos in the city outside. Are they using
The city is under attack?
Rather obvious and sloppy scheme. Our comrades from Obsidian Division are stationed.
Ishu and Shizu and the other disciples are helping suppress the sacrifices in the mountain road? But according to...
Which is why we didn't deploy heavy defenses near the mountain.
Oh no.
Got it. Calculate.
We're counting on you, Prox.
Aduh, gue mau makan lagi. Sudah waktunya tapi. Yalah. Oke, kalau gitu udahan dulu, dadah. Udahan dulu guys,